this video's topic, Wall Street bets, and our thoughts. Personally, I love Wall Street
It's
bets.
your boy Young Equity Devin. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Smash that like button right now for me. Let's get it.
Yeah, I thought Wall Street Bets was cool a month ago, 2 months ago. Somebody hit me up and was like, well, no, I was at a dinner. And somebody was like, hey, man, here's the link. Check this out.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, this is kind of weird. What is this going on? You know, people are showing gains and losses, and people are throwing their dad's retirement at it and all kinds of stuff. I didn't know what was happening. I thought it was fake. But going back to that culture, I felt like if I was a college kid or doing my undergrad program or something like that, that would have been dope to experience back then, 10 years ago. But I think it's cool. Now I feel like it's getting watered down. What do you think?
I could see that. When I first found out about Wall Street Bets, it was about at 2 million members.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's at 8 million. I'm sure a lot of those 6 million that were added are a bunch of YOLOs, bunch of bots, maybe some undercover hedge fund agents.
Right.
I mean, now it probably is watered down, but I just love the idea that a lot of people are having excitement around investing. And that's the whole point of this channel, right? To get people excited about investing. And I can guarantee you, I've never got so many DMs and questions about investing until that whole Wall Street Bets, GameStop thing went really popular. And just to touch on GameStop and AMC, personally, I think those are dead. You gotta wait till they hit the floor, then you could choose to invest in them again like a normal company.
Right.
There might be some money to be made. Even at GameStop right now at $66, because maybe the hype will pick back up and ride it to $100, and that's what 40% gains. You can't complain about that, but that's no guarantee. That's a gamble, and you don't know when they're gonna decide to block your trades again. So I would just probably leave that alone and go with some of the other plays that we recommended, or follow us on Instagram. Where you can find out some of the plays we're buying day to day. Young Equity Chris, Young Equity Devin, Instagram handles. But overall, man, Wall Street Bets, man, the people that lost money too, I don't blame Wall Street Bets. At the end of the day, you always have to invest with a purpose. If your purpose was just to hold, to screw over hedge funds, then your purpose was not financially driven. And if you lost money, you shouldn't be mad because your purpose wasn't finances anyways. Now, if you invested in GameStop to make money, the minute you should have made your goal before you ever bought any, and then once you hit that goal, you should have sold. And if you didn't sell at that goal, that's your fault.
Right. No, I definitely agree. I just feel like, with all the craze, it's kind of over, guys. Like, until the next play, I wouldn't hop into GameStop, AMC, BlackBerry, Nokia until the craze is over. And quite frankly, it is. So if you're still invested in AMC or GameStop, I'm sorry. Like, stop holding at this point. Maybe Wall Street Bets should find another opportunity to, mess over the system or mess over hedge funds. Or let's come up with something different. I want to be a part of that wave, because the wave of GameStop and AMC and all those short squeeze opportunities, it's over. And you guys need to sell at this point. Sell. It's over.
If your goal is to squeeze them out, I'm not going to just tell you to sell. If you have financial goals attached to it, then you need to operate based on that. And that's just my take. Because when I invest, I have a goal. Because I got in on the hype. I bought AMC. I had a goal. I said, actually, ironically, my goal was like, man, I want to make like 10 grand. But when I saw that they started acting funny with the trading, I was like, okay, let me be realistic. If I can make 2 grand, then I'm out. And I followed that and I was out. And that's something that I did with AMC, and that protected me. I could have made more, or I could have lost a whole lot. So I thank myself for just sticking to my principles overall. Because money, there's nothing better than money in hand. Even if I sold and I made, let's say, 2,000, but I could have made 20, I still made 2,000.
No, I feel you. It's just like, if you guys are still holding at this point, it's been almost 2 weeks. That's kind of where I'm coming from. And people went through the situation and they bought in at $325 at GameStop, and they're still holding to this day, thinking it's going to go to 1,000. And it's like, they could buy your shares at 1,000, but what if the shares don't ever go to 1,000? Then you're stuck holding this bag and you have to pay the price at this point. So I'm kind of trying to be realistic about the situation because a lot of people weren't in reality. Like I set aside, reality to get involved in this, and it was exciting. It was exhilarating. Like I was excited about this, man. So don't get me wrong. I'm all for it. I'm all for the movement. Stick it to the man. That's dope. But at the end of the day, let's come back. Let's come back to reality and let's sell our positions and let's move on. Don't hold.
Don't hold. Man, that sounds like paper hands to me. It's diamond hands over here, bro. Hey, man, hold your shares, man. Make them pry those shares right out of your hands, man. Just don't buy anymore.
Don't buy anymore at all. Stop taking out your retirement. Stop selling boats and selling homes. I mean, it's crazy looking at that Reddit page and seeing all their losses, man. Millions of dollars.
Couldn't be me.
Nah, not at all.
Couldn't be. I wasn't that invested, man.
I feel you.
But thank you guys for tuning in. It's your boy Young Equity Chris.
And it's your boy Young Equity Devin. Let's get it.
Peace.